This is your complete and simple guide on how to obtain all the wonder weapon swords in Black Ops 6's Citadelle Day More. First thing you're gonna have to do is unlock Pack-a-Punch, and if you don't know how to do that, then no worries, I have a guide posted up on my channel. After you've opened up Pack-a-Punch, just make your way to round 10, and then wait for this zombie. He's gonna drop you a stamp that looks something like this, and we're going to use that to obtain the bear swords from each of the knights. And keep in mind that you're going to have to do this for a total of 4 times in order to unlock all the sword variants. First up is probably the easiest one. This is going to be the Caliburn, aka the fire sword. Start off by finding the knight with the dragon symbol on his chest plate. Now head over to the entrance of the castle itself and place it right here. Now, if you look above, you're going to see 3 different areas that are lit up on the map, and those are the 3 different cauldrons that are set on fire that you need to go to and retrieve fire and bring it back to this sword. The 3 different locations are as follows. The first one can be found on the castle walls heading to the cannon. The second one can be found right inside of spawn, and the third one can be found just outside of spawn, outside of the door to the left. Now keep in mind that during this process, while you're carrying the fire, you're going to be losing health. However, if you just kill any of the zombies, whether it's purple-eyed or yellow-eyed zombies, then you will replenish your health while you're bringing the fire back to the sword. And it's that simple. After you've brought back your 3rd fire, you've now obtained the Caliburn sword upgrade. Moving on to our next sword is going to be the Solias, aka the light sword. Start off by finding the knight with the lion symbol on his chest plate. And notice that there's going to be 4 different parasites that are glowing that spawn in the map, and what you're going to need to do is bring them down to speed cola. The reason why we're doing this is because there's this door that when you kill a parasite, your sword is going to glow. Take your sword, melee the actual door itself, and a symbol like this is going to pop up on the door. After doing this for the 4th time, just go to the door, interact with it, and it should bring you inside of a chamber. Once in the chamber, come to this pedestal, place down the sword, and notice the glowing symbol on the pedestal itself. And based on the symbol that it gives you, you're gonna have to shoot the one corresponding with the 4 that are floating around the room. And after shooting your 4th symbol, you will have obtained the Solias sword upgrade. For our 3rd sword, this one is the Durandal, aka the lightning sword. Go ahead and find the knight that has the stag symbol on his chest plate, and make your way down to quick revive, where there's gonna be an armored zombie with a rod that's attached to his belt. Now, after killing him, he's going to drop you a golden rod, and you're going to need a total of 3. And the second location is going to be on top of this antenna right here that we need to shoot down by shooting this electrical box. However, you're going to need the dead wire ammo type, so I recommend that you go grab that from the nearest upgrade station. And the 3rd and final one can be found just on the ground right here next to Deadshot Daiquiri. With all 3 of the rods, you're going to need to go back up to the castle walls and place them inside of this contraption. Once activated, your goal is to just survive and kill zombies, and your sword should start glowing up with lightning. Once it's charged, go ahead and melee the contraption again, and you're going to have to do this for a total of 3 times. After completing that for the 3rd time, just go ahead and interact with the contraption itself. It should accept the sword, and congratulations, you've just now achieved the Durandal sword weapon upgrade. Our last sword in this list is the Balmung sword, aka the Void sword. So make your way over to the knight that has no symbol on his chest plate, but rather has a raven on his shoulders. Now make your way into the room that's right behind the knight, and you're going to be searching for a statue. Each of these statues are going to be located in 5 different areas and have 5 different codes attributed to what statue you have in your game. And to make these codes really simple, I'm going to show you each of the 5 different locations, their names, and the code that is associated to them. First up is going to be the bird head, and right next to it is the jawbone. Next up is going to be the fish fossil. Right here on the table is where the scorpion is located, and the last one, which was in my game, is the horn. Now that you have your mini statue, bring it back down to spawn underneath the bar. Inside of the bar, go ahead and interact with this symbol right here, and it should place the statue. Wait a second, and then you should be able to place your sword inside of there as well. Now all you have to do is just go up to it and interact, and it should bring you into this prompt where we're going to have to line up the codes I was talking about earlier. So just remember, refer back to the code that I gave you with each individual fossil. However, if you guys are lucky enough to have the horn in your game, then just follow along with me here. After inputting the correct code, there is going to be a portal that is going to spawn on the ground. All you have to do is stand behind the portal and let these orbs get sucked down into the portal. And after 3 orbs have been placed down into the portal is going to despawn. there's going to be a little wisp that you're going to have to follow. It's going to place on another portal, rinse and repeat for a total of 3 times. And after you've done that, the last thing you need to do is just go interact with the symbol and just wait a second as it upgrades your sword, and then congratulations, you've completed the Balmung sword weapon upgrade. And that's it. If you guys found this guide helpful, then let me know in the comment section down below. Maybe leave a like and possibly subscribe. Until next time, have a good one. See you later. Peace.